Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGCast episode number 477. I'm your host, GPD, here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we are joined by a man who is nominated for Least Trending Gamer on the Game Awards, Wombat. No, but you could win, though.
That's true. So I'd be if I win for anything, it would be for losing.
Least trending.
I get it.
Did you like that?
Uh-huh. How would you measure that?
How do you measure most trending?
Well,
you
could
count the amount of times they trended on. I don't know.
You could look at somebody who has a lot of views on YouTube. So conversely, you would look at somebody who puts out a lot of video game content on social media and it just doesn't get looked at all. There's got to be a guy who's putting out, 3 videos a day.
There's a lot of those guys.
I know, but you find the guy who puts out the most videos with the least amount of views. I mean, that you can really quantify.
I'm sure there's a lot of people who have like 0 views and do like 6 videos a day.
To be really honest, it's easier to have an accurate least trending gamer than it is to have the trending gamer.
I think there'd be a lot of ties for least trending gamer.
I don't know.
Keep the dream alive. keep making your videos.
Well, Wombat gets it this year, and everyone else can work for it next year.
Woohoo.
Yeah. I mean, we'll talk about the Game Awards later, maybe, because there's some questions in the CAG bag, or one question. But I think we're good for now on Game Awards. How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
It was very nice. I went away to the Winter Clove Inn.
I heard.
No one harassed me.
Why would they harass? Oh, because you said the name last week.
Because I said the name of the place last week. No one came up to me there while I was there and said, "Hey, I heard you talk about this place on the show." So that didn't happen.
You did say that some of your socks and underwear went missing, though.
Oh yeah, all of it.
It's on eBay right now.
Exactly. It was nice. It was quaint. That's how I would describe the place. Rustic.
Right.
I don't know if you would hate it or hate it.
Is everybody in one room?
My wife, and my children were in one room.
I would hate that.
You mean you'd have to have a separate room for your son?
Well, probably. Or like a living room that he could sleep in. I need to believe that I might get laid.
Yeah, see,
you know what I mean?
Not how it. I guess, but I don't know if that's how it really works on those kind of vacations.
Like the chance is all I need. The possibility. Otherwise, I just get frustrated too quickly.
I mean, I'm sure if you had booked early enough, I'm sure you could have found a room that would allow that. But
right.
I did not. No, we were fine in our room. We were on the top floor, and this place has no elevator.
It's called the penthouse.
Yes. We were in the penthouse.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the only floor with its own private lounge. Since there were no TVs in any of the rooms, the lounge was the only place where there was a TV.
Quaint.
Yes. Again, rustic. But
what exactly is a private lounge? If it's not in your room.
Well, it's private in the sense that it's the second and third floors didn't have their own lounge for the floor. Yes, someone from the second or third floor could walk up to the 4th floor and sit in that lounge, but why would
not that
so
private.
Stairs is the definition of privacy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Its own lounge. I should have said its own lounge. Captain Semantics.
It's private to people who can't climb stairs.
Exactly. Which exist.
Sure.
So, but it was nice. We did like a good 4 or 5 miles worth of hiking and lots of swimming and lots of eating.
That's good.
So there you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
We had Osaka grandma in town
How'd that go?
for Thanksgiving. It went very well. People gave her a hard time on Twitter because I mentioned that she wanted to eat Japanese food like the first day that she got here, and people thought that was weird. But I don't think that that's weird for an older Japanese person. Like, why? That doesn't seem unusual. That she didn't want to go to McDonald's or something as soon as she got here. But we had a really good time. She went to Aunt Sissy's house and had turkey and got along with everybody. It seemed to be a good time. She had her first Thanksgiving feast.
Was it the first time she's ever had stuffing or dressing, depending upon where you are in the country?
Is it the first? I'm trying to think if she came to Tokyo American Club and had one of those Thanksgiving things with us. I'm not. She's probably wouldn't care. She wouldn't really be interested in that. But it might have happened by accident. So I can't say for sure. But certainly if she had it before, it wasn't more than once.
Okay. Was the food, was it like, what is this stuff? The way some people may look at other foods from other countries?
Wombat, I was looking at this stuff and saying, what is this stuff? So, yeah.
Was it like the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows on top?
I don't think they had that per se, but there was many types of sweet potatoes. Maybe not that kind, but it was really good. And then one day we went to Spin in Manhattan to play ping pong. She's really into ping pong. And she played with I had my coach come and we all hit with my coach. And Osaka grandma is she's very Genki, as they say in Japanese. She's she's very sprightly for a close to 70-year-old lady. It was a lot of fun. She's a very good house guest, by the way. You want to have like an Osaka grandma as a house guest. She's very small and she goes to bed at 9:00. So it's pretty.
So in other words, me and Osaka grandma are the best guests.
It's really just like another Thai, but a really well behaved like Thai who can do things. In terms of size, that's space that's taken up by her. Anyway, it was a great visit, and hopefully she comes back very soon because it seemed like it was very short. How about some show feedback? Or Shipwreck, did you have anything special happen at Thanksgiving?
Oh, yeah, Shipwreck, you had a Thanksgiving.
I had the standard boring Thanksgiving. It was great.
Awesome.
No.
That sounds good.
You go over to the in-laws' house and you sit there and you eat turkey. You put together a puzzle.
We did that too. We also did a puzzle.
Oh, what puzzle did you do?
It was one that they had at the inn, and it was like us and of course my kids made friends with some other people.
Is this in the private lounge?
This was in the main
commoners lounge, I think is what
this was in the main room. Yes. When I say private lounge, it was a couch with a TV.
It wasn't like the club from Trading Places.
No. Like I said, Chiefy, you would hate this place. Shipwreck might like it. You would hate it.
I like all types of places. Let's just get that on record.
I think you would find it's beneath you.
Yeah, so that's how I think of things. Usually,
that is how you.
I usually rank most places, people, and things by whether they're above me or below me, or just right on my level.
You feel like I'm better than this. I'm pretty sure, even if you've never felt that way in your entire life, you'd be walking around there going, "I'm better than this."
I have a list on my phone that I just add.
Although the bowling alley was surprisingly nice.
Do they have ping pong at all? How much ping pong?
They
do. They have?
They had 2 ping pong tables.
That's all I need.
That were fairly new ping pong tables, and shuffleboard and air hockey and foosball and one pool table.
Oh, foosball too.
Yeah,
I like
they
that.
had a full bowling alley with 4 lanes.
That's all I need. See, I have many ways to keep myself occupied now.
An indoor pool, and I think it's like 300 acres of hiking trails.
As long as I don't have to look directly at any of the other guests, it sounds like I'd have a great time.
Yeah, it was only 2.5 hours away. So, Exactly. And, yeah. And there was food. Lots of food.
I like food.
I know. The food wasn't bad. Again, not great. Wasn't bad.
We took Osaka Grandma back to Benihana. She by request, she wanted to go back to Benihana.
I can understand that. It's fun. And
it's good. It's fucking good. Japanese people got to get excited about it. I mean, you're onto something. We've taken many Japanese people there, and we've never had a Japanese guest who didn't just like it, but was like super duper into it. Anyway, I'm super duper into this show feedback, Wombat.
All right.
Read it.
Melissa has to say, so glad you put this up today to help me get through my otherwise slow and boring day before Thanksgiving at the job. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys and your loved ones. Hope you enjoy. We all did. Oh, and about those video game ratings. How about graphic nudity or explicit nudity, like I said, Wombat, when detailed body parts are shown, or straight out adopt something similar to TV ratings, where they break out the rating to nudity, adult content, graphic violence. That may work. If the parents aren't current gamers, I'm sure when they think nudity, they think butts and boobs and not full frontal.
Right.
So, I think there's space on the box next to the M to put like in, a couple of phrases why it's an M.
That's on the back, right? That's always on the back.
Like the ratings on TV. But you don't have TV, Cheapy, so this may be foreign to you.
Ty was very into watching TV at Aunt Sissy's house during Thanksgiving. He was pretty much glued to it because we just don't have cable and commercials and stuff.
Yep.
Contains dongs. I mean, we already solved this last week. I don't even know why you read this.
I'm sorry. I'll leave now if that's what you want me to do.
No, please.
No, I can go.
Please stay.
No, it's fine.
How
I have
about
better things to do?
like sleep?
Probably. That's pretty much all I have left in my life.
Sleep is pretty good. Don't be down on sleep.
I'm not.
Do you guys we just went tonight to this like Christmas Village thing where we did the whole Santa Claus thing. Do you guys do the Santa Claus thing? I don't remember. Do you wait in line?
No.
We do not do the wait in line for Santa thing. We are going to go to Holiday Lights, where you drive through and it's decorated with lots of lights.
Nobody asks you any questions about what
You don't have to show your papers at those.
Exactly. They used to do it much closer to my house, and they're not doing it this year because of some sort of legal mumbo jumbo. But we're gonna drive way too far to go see them. So we do that, but we don't wait online to see Santa.
We went and did the reason I asked, we went and did the Santa Claus thing before we're recording this show tonight. And it was like an outside thing where they have like a whole like little Christmas village set up and there's little lights and everything. And it was cool tonight. It was in the 40s standing out there. So we stood in line for about like 45 minutes, I would say, just for Santa. And so during that time, super excited, going to meet Santa, just nonstop talking about it. She would leave the line and go with my sister-in-law or whatever and go get balloon animals made and that type of thing. Come back, we're right up to the little door that we're getting ready to go into Santa's shack. And that all of a sudden a switch flips and it's freak out mode of I don't want to do this. Why are we here?
Oh no.
Yeah. And so I had to hold her to walk into there, and she didn't want any pictures taken. So we're explaining to the people no pictures please. I set her down in front of Santa Claus, and all she does is she just yells polka dots and then runs out of Santa's shack. That's what she wants for Christmas is polka dots.
How do you deliver that exactly?
I think she blew the request there. She was supposed to yell Hatchimal is what the optimal answer there was.
She was rebelling.
Maybe she did say Hatchimal, but it sounded like polka dot.
Pretty sure it was polka dots.
I think that she knew that polka dots is a ridiculous request, and she was just against the whole thing. So at this point,
she's testing him.
Yeah, she's I'm just gonna ask you for peace or something that I can't. It's non-quantifiable.
We went to one of those things that you just described about 2 years ago. It was outdoors. You wait online to see Santa in a shed. And and we went in and Sabrina got to see Santa, and she's 6 years old, maybe 5 years old. She meets Santa. She sits on his lap. She goes, I know you're not going to give me anything because I'm Jewish, but I don't hold that against you.
Great. And Santa's
thanks.
Get off my lap, Jew.
Yeah. And then, and that was it.
Wasting my time, kid. Did you see this line?
She might as well have just yelled polka dots.
Exactly. So basically, I'm going with a been there, done that kind of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
Great,
fine.
Great times.
Yep, it's called being a parent. All you listeners out there that are thinking of having kids, it's not all sunshine.
Dude, forget about having kids. How many lines have I waited on where a switch has been flipped in myself as an adult, where I can't believe I'm still on the line and I'm like, at Rite Aid or something. So I don't know if that's something that necessarily changes when you're no longer a kid, because it happens all the time, especially in this fucking country where people can't figure out.
You don't wait online for Santa.
No, I wouldn't do that. But I would do the drive-through lights thing.
Does your son ever ask about Santa or any of that stuff now that he's in this country and it's
he asks
pretty much everywhere?
He did ask today why there weren't that many menorahs around. And I said there's not that many Jews around.
That is a good reason. We put all our Hanukkah stickers on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Hanukkah stickers.
AKA brick targets.
I'm pretty confident that's not going to happen around here.
There's a lot of
Fairly
Christmas
confident.
lights around here. I feel like by not having Christmas lights up, I'm making a statement.
You know what you get to do,
I think
though?
you'd be into Christmas lights.
I don't want
It
to.
seems like something you'd want to set up to have light shows and dance around to the music.
That's true. It's like Philips Hue lights, but for the outside.
I know. I had to fight hard to get these Philips Hue lights, and to think that I could push it to have external LED light show is really pushing it. I don't think I could accomplish that. I'm grateful for what I have. And I don't know. I don't think I want to hang up lights outside. How do you even do that? Where would I plug it in? I don't even want to think about these things. I'm happy with the job I did with the pagan holiday of Halloween. I think I did a really good job for decorating a house for the first time.
Speaking of smart home things, I bought a Ring doorbell on Black Friday.
It's so awesome, right?
It's great.
And it was cheap, right? How would you use like $125?
It was $125 at excuse me, at Best Buy. I hooked it up real easy. It's a treat to watch the UPS man gently toss a package from just outside of your porch onto your porch.
It's so funny. I don't know. You saw my mailman put my package down very gently today, but it was very heavy. So he definitely didn't want to toss that.
And I still don't have any doorbell. Just nothing.
Not even like a knocker, a door knocker?
Nope, no door knocker.
How do people get your attention when they're at your door?
Some guy today tried from Anderson Windows. He knocked for a good 5 minutes.
How did
I
you
didn't
know?
open the door, but huh?
How did you know that he was from Anderson Windows?
Oh, because I could look out the window and see that he's there.
Could he see you?
No,
What kind of windows do you have in your house?
it's the window. There's a side window that I could look out. That's kind of like behind him. You have to like think of how my front porch is because it kind of goes in, and then there's a room that kind of juts out. So I could kind of look behind him, and I could see that who's there. And I wasn't about to open the door for the Anderson Windows guy. I'm sure he was working very hard, but I don't care.
Ring doorbell.
Yeah, exactly.
Would have saved you.
I need to put up a sign. All solicitors, please ring bell. It's like, watch them stand there for 15 minutes.
Great.
Trying to find a doorbell.
Right. They're going to wait a minute. This guy's an
Hey.
asshole. I'm leaving.
Do they still make those ones? Those like a Krusty the Clown style one where I push it and it squirts water? So I'd get one of those.
I don't know. Go for it. I don't think they do. I don't think I've seen it.
No, is that not a real thing?
Possibly not.